Hi everyone, Kim here, Sunshine Creations and Crafts. I mentioned in my last video that I was going to try to get caught up on my 2013, of course, scrapbook. And this is actually another layout from our Pismo beach trip. Now I haven't glued anything down yet. I just wanted to kind of go through and explain all that I cut out. It's really hard to get a two-page layout in this the way I have my camera set up. So I can see there's some glare too. See what we can do. Okay, the base paper I had in my stash. Probably bought it at one of my scrapbook stores that I go to. I am not sure, but I thought it was perfect with the colors in the photos. And I'll lift this up a little bit so I can get the glare out of there, because the photos have some green and blue in them and some like a cream color, which is the sand. So I'm going to set that aside. Now I haven't put a whole lot on here so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to add any more actually. I think we might be okay with just this one. Now I already taped this down, but I wanted to get the rest of the stuff down as well. And I'll explain to you where I got all the cuts and everything as I go. This is from Boys Will Be Boys. No, B is for boy, and I cut that out at 2 inches. Just some blue cardstock here. There's another layer to this plane, which is the stars. So if you wanted to put some white stars, you would cut out the stars as well. I have it right here. Let me just show it to you real quick. So you would have the base of the plane, one layer, and then the little stars that go right there. But I'm just going to keep it like this. And I'm going to kind of put it at an angle. And then I cut out this banner from, oh my gosh, where did I cut this out from? I think it's Artiste. I'm going to move this over to a little bit. I got it from the Cricut Craft Room, so I basically just typed in image search banner and it came up with this. It's not very helpful to do a video and then like forget what the cuts are, because then you guys, if you want to use that idea, how are you going to do that? The lettering is from chalkboard font. And I used what's called the extended. I'll put that here too. This one here, and there's extended, condensed, and condensed shadow. Those are that's the fonts that I used for that. And it's just a blue base with the cream colored cardstock. And this won't take very long to get all this stuff down. All right, come on now. Everything's sticky. And then this is going to go right here. And you know, I just had a thought. It would have been really cute if I would have embossed my clouds with that swirl embossing folder, but I didn't. The 3 seagulls are from Life's a Beach, and I cut them out at inch, and then I distressed the edges with my broken china. The photos are all cut at 3 by 3, and then I double matted them with a bright blue and a white, except for this one right here. I love this picture. You know, I cannot believe how much my husband and my boys have changed in just a year. I mean, you know, they kind of look like that, but they kind of don't. They've just grown into these young men in just 1 year. It's crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. I'm going to go ahead and grab my ATG for this. I don't know why I did that. I can't tell you why. Just felt like using my ATG. How's that? Now, at Pismo, the campsite is just over a couple of dunes. You have to kind of go up over the dunes, and then to get to the beach, you have to walk all the way down around there, or there was a log here. So somebody had put a log or a piece of wood across her so they didn't have to walk all the way down and around. So my husband saw the log and he's like, come on boys, let's cross the lagoon or whatever it is. So that's them. They're going down to the log to cross the lagoon. And then they were like, you know, Dad, you go first, you go first. So in this picture here, my husband went across and they were like, yeah, Dad, he made it. And then I think it was, yeah, Jordan went next. And then Kyle went next. And notice you don't have a picture, I don't have a picture of me going across that wood. I chickened out. I walked all the way down. I got scared. Anyway. Well, the water was kind of gross too. And that's funny because I'm a tomboy. I don't really care about dirty water, but this water was really gross. And I thought, oh yeah, knowing me, because I'm such a klutz, I'd fall in the water. It'd be gross. I'd feel terrible. This is from Life's a Beach. And I used my Cricut craft room and I cut it at 6x1. And I did 6x1 because that's the size of the scrap that I had. Otherwise, if it was a 12x12, I would have just done, you know, 12x1. Okay, I'm not done. Now, I have a little bit of baker's twine here that I'm going to put some dots of glue like this, and like this, and like this. And I just kind of eyeball it here a minute. I wonder if you guys can see that. Did I bring it down far enough? And I'm going to make it so that it looks like the plane is carrying the banner across the sky. You know, have you ever seen those before, how they do that? I don't want it covering the picture. I'm going to snip that real quick. Hopefully that'll work. Yep. And then I'll just use that little extra tiny piece for this one here. I got glue on my fingertip. And then we'll do this one. So it says life is, oh geez Louise, that's not good. Okay, there. Alright, so everything's glued down here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. These are going to be my journaling tags, and basically what I did is just used a Spellbinders die, and I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm not too concerned about cutting it straight because I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to tuck it right in like that. And because I have to kind of move it as I'm putting it in, I'm using my glue, because if I had tape, once I touch the paper, it's going to stick. I want to be able to have enough room to journal, so I put that one there. And I'm going to put that one right there. Trying to make it even with this one, but that seagull's little wing is in the way. Very nice. And I think that's all the journaling areas I'm going to have. I could put one right there maybe. I'm going to cut this in half anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. And what it would look like. Right, I'm going to put it there just for now. I'm not really sure if that's where I want it to go, but that's put it there temporarily. All right, so let's do the other one. Bring it in and put our cloud down. Glue our letters on. I don't know if I mentioned, gosh, that's how my memory is. If I mentioned that I cut these out at 1 inch. I know I mentioned the cartridge, but I don't remember telling that I had cut them out at 1 inch. Yeah, I really didn't put a whole lot on this. I mean, it's enough that it looks really cute. But as far as buttons and brads and things like that, I just didn't do that. And then these little clouds are going to be the last of the little airplane putt-putt. Little airplane putt-putt. And I'll kind of stagger in them. So that I can put the string in between. Yeah, I've got to get this glue off my fingertip. It's sticking to everything. And I did the same thing to these seagulls. Okay, seriously, why do I keep going back and forth? That's so funny. And I'm going to put that right on that line there. That one there. I probably mentioned before that it's our tradition the very first night that we go to Pismo that we all walk down to the beach and watch the sunset. And that's what our adventure was for these pictures here. We were going down to watch the sunsets. And there's Jordan. Look, he's got a sand dollar in his hand. I'm like, put it down. You can't keep it. Such a mother. I'm going to put this cloud kind of off to the side here. Yeah, so I'm, again, switching back and forth. That's so funny. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's like tape for the pictures, glue for the embellishments. That's the new rule. Alright, and then we'll put the waves here. They don't fall underneath my mat in the meantime. So this marks my halfway point. I have one more page to do of my Pismo trip, but this marks my halfway mark of my 2013 album. And I just spent like 2 hours cleaning out my little storage closet. Well, it's a coat closet, but I put my extra stuff in there and came across some Christmas stuff. So I was all excited about that. I'm like, oh, Christmas in July. That's right. Okay, so we're going to put glue here and continue on with the string and glue here, glue here, glue here, glue here. And I'm just going to grab a wipey real quick, get that glue off my fingertip. I'll be able to function better there. Okay, so I'm only going to need a very short piece. And I'll trim that up. And that's going to go right here. Oh my goodness, Gunther. Did you hear him? He was like, oh. I think I'm bothering him because he's trying to nap. You know what? I didn't put this down, did I? Well, I would say that's a little important. But that worked out because then I can put the little sign on top. Okay, then I got this guy right here. I don't know what made me think of this airplane with the banner thing. And I have to tell you something. It's not a confession. It's just something, it's a little weird thing that happens to me. And you'll have to let me know if this happens to you. I spend more time in my just about awake hours. Does that make any sense? Where I'm laying in bed and I'm just waking up. But that is the time that for some reason my brain starts creating things. I mean, I'll be laying there and things will start popping in my head, and then next thing I know, I'm getting up and gotta write things down because I'm in like twilight sleep. And then I don't remember it, but that's so weird. That's when I usually end up getting all my ideas, is when I'm just waking up. I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm really struggling with the fact that I have sticky fingers. I usually have a little wet wipe handy here. Oops, wrong scissors. That I just wipe my fingertip off with, but I did not do that this time. And then I have one more. Ugh, everything's sticky. Darn it. And I don't have small enough score tape I could have used. Okay, stay. That I have to trim. No, I don't like that at all, so we're going to take that away. Okay, I'm at 60 minutes, so I'm getting over my time, but I just wanted to show you. Here we go. I'll go ahead and put the rest of my string there for my banner, but I'll start here like this. Life is, and the little airplane's carrying the banner across the sky. A beach. All right, thanks all so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Have a great day.